Hello. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing tonight? Good, good. Just grabbing some tea. Yes, so I am doing some free readings tonight. Donations take priority. In about a little less than an hour, 7 p.m. my time. It's 6:09 where I am. So 7 p.m. where I am. We are going to do the drawing for a free 10-minute reading. It's a private reading, so everyone that was here on Friday that was a new subscriber or a OG subscriber that liked the video and subscribed on Friday, you guys are going to be entered in today. So I already cultivated the list as everyone was letting me know on Friday, and that's already put together. So that's already in a random name generator, ready to go. So at about 7 o'clock, we are going to go ahead and see who won. And then we'll schedule a time later on to do that 10-minute private reading. I see a couple people on here tonight that were here on Friday that are on the list. It was part of my Black Friday promo. All right, so I don't see any of my moderators on yet. It is a weeknight. I don't know if anyone will be here. So we are just going to go ahead and rock and roll. Go ahead and get started. I do have some other exciting news that my boyfriend bought me 3 new decks last night. Cyber Monday. So those are on the way. I don't know if he's going to make me wait till Christmas to open them up and use them. But I should have 3 new decks to use on my channel here soon. One is a energy deck, one is a archetype deck, and then the other one is the Starseed continuation of this deck right here. So some will be really good for relationship, some will be good for just wanting to know about personality traits and things like that, and then just overall like energies that you're surrounding yourself with. So I'm really excited to kind of tap into those and get some more clarity in those readings. Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, so we'll go ahead and I love new decks. It's like, when I say it's like Christmas, I'm literally getting them for Christmas. But when I say it's like Christmas every time, no matter what time of year, it's so much fun because you sit there and just really see if you can tap into the energy, like looking while you're shopping online. And then once you get them, then you activate them and you just go through them, and it's just every deck has a different energy. Like every crystal has a different energy. It's just something new that, it's just exciting. I don't know. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. All right, so Layla wants to know, how does the Capricorn see me? Just so you guys know, the free readings are very brief. They're not super in-depth, but I hope I can answer your questions. If you want to go more in-depth or you have additional questions, feel free to donate. So Layla wants to know, how does the Capricorn see Layla? What are his feelings? All right, so we had a couple cards come out. Sorry, guys, my camera just went out. It should pop up in a minute. It does this sometimes. I don't know why. Give me 1 second. Okay, hopefully that fixed it. So sorry. He sees you as a free spirit, someone who's incredibly passionate. You said it's buffering. Are you not able to hear me okay? Okay, perfect. With the Page of Wands, I think that he sees you as someone who's extremely enthusiastic. He sees you as someone who's very fun and vibrant to be around. I think that his feelings for you could grow. I think that it is something that he is interested in pursuing with you, but there is something holding him back with the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords indicates feeling a heavy responsibility or heavy burden, and he's kind of in a state of disinterest right now. The overall energy at the bottom of the deck is feeling kind of a tension or a conflict. So as far as like overall feelings for you, he's interested. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is wanting to create something, wanting to grow something, having the vision for that. And he definitely sees you as someone who's very fun and free-spirited and someone that he wants to be around. But there is something that's holding him back, which I'm not sure if you know what that is or not, or maybe you've sensed this disconnect from him and from his energy. But that's what I'm getting from you, and from that connection between the two of you. That's what I have for you, Layla. Sorry about the camera situation. Yeah, you don't know. It didn't really indicate either what it could be. It just said heavy burden, heavy responsibility, and a lot of tension. So there's something that could be going on with them personally. But he loves your energy that you have. All right, so we're going to do, Lore wants to know, what do you see in 2021 for love? Let's go with the Lover's Path. 2021 for love. All right, so for Lore, for 2021, I think you're going to be healing from some heartache of some sort. We're going to be putting the past in the past, okay? So I don't know what's been going on with you emotionally, if you've been having some feelings of like, am I going to find love? When's it going to come? If you've dealt with any heartache, the Three of Arrows signifies heartache, heartbreak, painful separation, even loss of some sort. So if you've gone through that recently, hopefully this is not indicating anything in the future of 2021. But if that's something that you've experienced in the past and you've been focusing a lot of energy on, this is something you're going to be releasing. We have the Six of Arrows where it's kind of putting these things behind you. This is coming on the other side of strength, okay? So strength is where you have the ability to overcome. With the strength card, you're going to find yourself with more power, more courage, more resilience even. I think there's a patience here and a gentle compassion in a way. With these cards, I also see where you could even find a love. That kind of gives you that strength and maybe brings you some healing and kind of makes you feel like what you've been through is okay. It almost brings you some peace and some calmness and some balance. With the Two of Pentacles, I feel like you're kind of working your way towards restoring some balance in your life. Trying to see if I'm picking anything else up on the cards. So what the underlying energy is here. Okay. Yeah, there may be actually somebody coming in because we have the Three of Staves and this is about Three of Wands. This is about expansion. So it could be expanding with somebody, forward movement, progress, future plans that you're making. So I definitely see just a lot of progression moving forward and just putting things behind you that just have not been serving you in the way that you need. So that's what I have for you, Laura. Time frame in my cards. Well, I didn't ask, but a lot of the tarot readers will say the last card in the reading can indicate. And if we're going by 2021, this could mean February because this could signify months. Typically, coins indicate years, but obviously we're thinking, 2021. So I'm thinking it could be sometime in February. But, that's not the question I asked, so I don't know for sure. All right, let's see here. Mari wants to know, can you please tell me what's coming next between me and S during this week until Sunday? Mari, is S a romantic relationship, just so I know what deck I'm using? Yes, isn't tea amazing? I love tea. I have so many different flavors. Donation is $2 minimum, but yes, whatever you would like it to be, the more you donate, the more in depth I go, but it's honestly totally up to you. I understand that sometimes this is hard times for people, and I just want to be of service. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on. What's coming between Mari and S this week until Sunday? What's coming between Mari and S? What is coming next between Mari and S this week? All right, so I see some of your energy, I think, in here. Maybe what you're possibly desiring in here. A little bit. But you know what? And all in all, I think this is a very positive reading. Let me check the donations after, because I was already shuffling. I'm so sorry. Let me finish this one and then I'll check. I don't have a moderator in here right now to keep me straight. So hold on 1 second for me. So this is for Mari. I did ask the timeline for this week, so it's very possible we have a lot of wands coming in here. So I think it's very possible that this is something that's going to happen, if not this week, in the coming weeks. Wands can indicate days to weeks. So if this doesn't happen within this week, I would say it could happen very soon, that you will be taking the next step in the relationship. The four of staves can indicate marriage, alignment, and being really happy and in love. But to me, when I see it, it indicates just taking the next step in the relationship, the next step for commitment, typically. And we have new beginnings. And we also just have, in general, the Lover's card. There's just a lot of, like, loving, coming together, relationship connection. The only thing that has me a little bit confused is the Three of Staves coming out in reverse, which means, like, lack of planning and delays. So that's what made me wonder if maybe it's just not going to happen this week. It's just not going to happen as quickly. But I definitely feel like it's coming together. The energy is out there. The thoughts are out there for you guys to come together. So just keep the faith. I'm seeing a lot of new beginnings here and you guys coming together in commitment. All right, so yeah, so I would. That's what I'm seeing for you, Mari. I'm not sure who's gonna reach out to who first, but that's what I'm seeing. Maybe just give it the week or so, and see if S reaches out. If not, maybe you can shoot your shot and see if anything comes of it. But it seems all very positive from this reading. You're welcome. All right. Let me pull up my list here, guys, for donations. Oh. Hey, Bobby, I am having a nice week. Thank you. Okay, so it looks like Bobby's donation came in first and then Lor's. They were a minute apart. So we're going to go with Bobby's question. And then I am going to answer Lor's. I guess we have an additional question here. And then I'll go back to my free list. Thanks, Mari. All right, so Bobby wants to know how things are going for G and Bobby. Okay. Bobby, overall, I think things are going, yes, I remember. Overall, I think things are going very well for you guys as far as your connection. I think actually the feelings somehow, I don't know if you guys have actually seen each other since the last connection that you had or if you've communicated at all, but I don't know if it's just like thinking about the connection or just talking in general, or maybe you're spending time together or something like that. But something seems to be building as far as like feelings go. Um, there's some kind of like snowball effect because we have like strength. There's something about gaining momentum. We have the two of staves where things are, we're thinking about the future. We're thinking about making plans. We're still a little bit closed off though with contemplation. This is the Hermit card. This is kind of where you're doing some soul searching and really digging deep and really, trying to do that healing. And we have the Four of Cups where Four of Cups is kind of where you're not really making moves. You're not really super, super, super happy or super, super sad. You're kind of just in the middle. You're not really sure what to think about things. So I think that there's still some indecision at the moment of like where to take it to the next level. He said, we've been FaceTiming every night, but he's been almost silent today, which has been weird. That's definitely this energy. That's what I'm talking about right here. The contemplation is where you are taking time for yourself, the Hermit card. Let me see if I can find it. If I can show you like a better, more descriptive kind of picture. Hermit is where you're isolated. You're kind of going within. You're taking time for yourself. And you just kind of want to be alone, where you're not really talking to anybody. You're just kind of really trying to process your thoughts and how you feel about things. Maybe because you guys have been communicating so much, maybe he just wants to, take some time, take a breather. So Four of Cups is where you're not really making moves, and that's kind of what I'm thinking, just taking some time alone. But I think that we can't really deny the connection, right? So I think that's where you're kind of feeling like maybe he's coming off a little bit cold. The Queen of Arrows is the Queen of Swords. This person comes off a bit cold, a little bit distant. They're honest and blunt and to the point, but they don't really feel, you don't have those emotions going. They don't really show you how they feel. They're not very in tune to their emotions. So I'm wondering if maybe you're just a little bit confused and that's kind of like the energy that he's giving off right now. But as far as like feelings go, just trust your intuition. I think that you, even though the signals aren't really, they're kind of confusing, which I think that's what you said. I think that that he is feeling the situation. He's feeling it. I think that you guys are just coming from needing to heal a little bit, and that's where the hesitancy is coming in, and that's where, when you guys build this connection, it's like, wait, is this moving too fast? But we have fertility, and fertility is the Empress in tarot. So the Empress is growth. So we have a card of like thinking about expanding. We have a card of growth. This is also divine feminine. This is beauty. This is it's just a very beautiful card. And I think that's kind of like the connection between the two of you. It's just very gentle. And then we have the Ten of Cups. And this is about being in alignment, being happy, being in a relationship, and possibly seeing each other as, you could see each other, taking the next step in a commitment. Maybe even seeing each other like in the future, far in the future, as like a marriage or something along those lines. You said he made Thanksgiving dinner for just the two of us, And then we sat in different chairs. It's just very confusing. Like, oh, different chairs to watch Netflix. It's like he's giving a little bit, but then like pulling back and retreating. I think it's just he wants to go there, but he just needs a little bit of extra time. And you're being really patient, which is really amazing. This is who you're being. Like, this is the energy at the bottom of the deck, is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is this generous, loving, heart on your sleeve. Like, I'm open if you want to express how you feel. I'll acknowledge you. They're just emotionally intellectual. They're stable. They're controlled. They're calm. They're just not afraid to show how they feel about somebody. Yeah, it's very that, like, just friends, but the signals don't say that. Yeah. Pay attention to the actions more than anything right now. I think that even the energy underneath is like things are moving quickly, right? So I think that maybe he's just getting a little bit, when things move a little bit too quickly, he just kind of pulls back a little bit. That could be what it is. So this card is about, it says treasure. It's about treasuring. It has, and it's saying it's important to love others deeply. And what I see about that is having compassion. I'm not really sure if you feel more healed from your situation than he does from his situation. But I think that just it's about having compassion for other people and like understanding that maybe he's just moving at a slower pace. It all depends too on like, is that something that you are okay with? Because you have to make sure that you're happy too. If this lasts, a couple weeks, fine, or a month or two, and you're fine with that. But like, you got to decide how long that's something you want to deal with. Oh, here we go. Have patience. And then you can do anything you choose. So did I not just say have patience and then you have to decide what you want? So I don't really know. Like, I don't know how much more confirmation that is. So yeah. You said, I get the vibe that he's scared and pulls back when he starts feeling something. Not sure though. I think I already read that. Yeah, there's just a lot of comments. So I thought that, yeah. But if there's anything that gives you any confidence moving forward, is that you always have beautiful readings, and I feel like there is a deep connection there between the two of you. So if it's something that you want to pursue, if you are able to be patient with him, then I would say just let things develop. You know what I mean? Just go with the flow and see how it goes. Um, the last thing you want, though, is to be in a situation where you feel like your feelings are like way more ahead than someone else. So as long as he can catch up at some point, then I think that you guys would be great together with the reading, the energy that I'm getting. I guess it just depends on how long this goes on for. But given the history and kind of like situation that you guys are coming out of, it's understandable the way that he's being. So that is what I have for you. And Bobby, I think you were here on Friday. I put you down as Robert Richardson though. Were you always Bobby? I can't remember. But if you are the Bobby from Friday, the Robert from Friday, if you want to hang around for like another 15 or come back in about 15 minutes, I'm doing the drawing from the Black Friday for the free 10-minute read if you want to see if you won. The recording will be up, so you don't have to hang around if you don't want to, but... Oh, okay. Thanks, Peach. I don't know if you're still here or not. All right, so Laura has a donation and a question. And I have to check my phone again. All right. Okay, hey, I'm Coco, made a donation, so you're next after Laura. Thank you for the donation. Hey guys, sorry, I'm having a hard time keeping up with everybody. Okay, so I'm missing a lot of this conversation. Breezy, hey. Yeah, Breezy, I do free readings. Donations take priority, so if you want to hang around and see if I can come back. The free readings are random though, so I can't always guarantee who I'm doing, but if you want to, like when I do the free readings and say I'm going back to my free reading list, just periodically post your question. And I go live a few times a week. Thank you for being new here and joining my channel. If you want to subscribe, feel free because it will notify you every time that I go live, and I am here like 2 times, sometimes 3 times a week. Okay, so this is for Laura. Laura wants to know, will the Sagittarius come back in 2021? Okay. Sagittarius. Thanks, Myra. I got you on the list. All right, Laura, I'm going to stop there. It is safe to say, yes. It is safe to say, yes. It is very favorable that Natalia is going to come back to you in 2021. If not, you have another Sagittarius on your way. But I'm pretty sure it's Natalia because when asking yes or no, we got 2 yes cards. We got Queen of Cups and Princess of Arrows, okay? When asking what 2021 will be like between you and Natalia, because I just wanted to get the energy of 2021 between the two of you, we have the 10 of Cups. We have happiness, alignment coming together, and commitment. So you never know. You guys could get married if you wanted to. Here we go with the 3 of Staves again. I think this was in your last reading, if I'm not mistaken. So consider month, you said time frame, the last card of the reading. We have the 3 of Staves. So staves can indicate months, just like the Pentacles can. So maybe month 3. So I would say, February, March is when it might be, considering the last reading I think was month 2. Yeah, February, right? So I'm thinking between February and March is kind of what I'm thinking, if we're going by the last card, the way that a lot of tarot readers do time. So we have some recuperation here with the 4 of Arrows. A lot of time spent in bed, together. You might even go on vacation. I'm not quite sure. I just see like some waves here in the background that are kind of like picking up on just a lot of like rest and relaxation. This could also indicate that if you guys have been in any kind of painful situations in the past, that you guys are going to be healing together and moving on from that. Princess of Staves. This is the Sagittarius card. This specifically indicates Sagittarius. So I just wanted to let you know that that is your Natalia right there. This is the Death card, the transformation. This is about beginnings, endings and beginnings. So this is about moving forward, transformations and transitions into the future. If I'm thinking back on your last reading, and I'm remembering the correct reading, I want to say that I was telling you were going to be moving on from the past, and moving on from things that aren't serving you anymore, heartache, things like that, and moving into a future that's more positive and more loving. And I thought I saw somebody coming in for you. So if I'm remembering correctly, remind me if this is correct. So the transformation card coming in is very fitting, kind of going cohesively in with that. We also have the love card, very powerful major arcana card. This is about being in alignment as well. This is about sharing same values as somebody else and just the overall connection and relationship that you share with somebody. It's just a union and coming together. And then we have the 3 of Staves, which is future planning and making plans with someone else. So I feel like this is very powerful, especially having the Sagittarius in the reading, having yes cards come out when specifically asking the question, and then just overall having a lot of cards about expansion, love, connection, commitment, all of that good stuff. So I would say it's very safe to say that it is Natalia. Like I said, if it's not her, you have another Sagittarius coming in. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty positive, pretty confident it's favorable that it will be Natalia coming in for you. So let's see if I can get you an oracle since you donated here. Constantine and Natalia. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So we're healing the past, providing a sense of self-worth. And spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. So this is reminding me of the quality time card here with the 4 of Staves. Remember when I said you guys looked like you guys would be spending some time together doing something. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for you guys in 2021. So those are just some clarity and confirmation cards for you. And that's what I have for you, Lore. You are on my list for the drawing if you want to hang around a few more minutes. All right, so Coco, what is your question? You're welcome. On Friday, I had a Black Friday promotion that if you were a subscriber and you liked the video, that if you were on that live on Friday and you commented, that I would enter you in to the drawing for a free private 10-minute reading with me. So you were on that list from Friday. I don't know if you remember that or not, but I'm going to do the drawing here after this next donation. Coco, do you want a general love reading? Or do you have a specific question about your relationships? Okay, let's take a look. What's coming in for Coco? Coco and relationships and love. What's coming in for relationships? That's one of my favorite cards in this deck. I love, love, love the artwork in that. I don't know why. I just do. I'm so drawn to that card. right, the cards don't want to talk anymore, so I think that is it for you, Coco. So we have Queen of Staves, Magic, Strength, Desire, Prince of Staves, Wisdom, and Nine of Coins. You have a lot of major arcana cards right now. I think that you're coming up on some significant time in your life when it comes to relationships, which is pretty cool. I think right now what we're being guided to tell you is to just hold the vision. The overall underlying energy at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Coins. Right now, this is about planting the seeds, Coco. This is about making things happen. What's going to make you feel good about yourself? What can you do that's going to put you in the energy and the frequency to where someone's going to want to be with you? You kind of have it to... It's about manifestation, really, is what it is with the Magic card. So put yourself in the energy of being in a relationship and one will come to you. So if you're in a relationship, what are things that you would do? I don't know. Would you go out to eat? Go out to eat. Would they get you flowers? Go buy yourself some flowers. Would you shave your legs? Go shave your legs. Like, do the things that you would do if you were in a relationship. Start putting yourself in the frequency of being in a relationship. Get yourself out there. You're planting the seeds here with the Seven of Coins, okay? Getting your goddess energy with the fertility card. Let me show you fertility in this deck because it's very powerful. There's something about divine feminine energy that you're coming into right now with the underlying energy being at the bottom of the deck. So I think that you're really wanting to explore that side of yourself. Let me see if I can find it here. Here we go. This card right here, this divine feminine energy, okay? So it's just all about that goddess energy, that beauty, that what makes you feminine. I'm going by you're a woman. That's what I'm assuming here. But that's what that underlying energy is. This card right here, that's fertility, okay? Fertility is that Empress. So that's kind of what you want to feel. With the Queen of Staves, I'm not sure if you're fire energy. If not, this is kind of guiding you to be more in that Queen of Staves energy, okay? Queen of Staves is someone who's very vibrant, very social. She's a social butterfly. She is someone who gets what she wants, okay? When she walks in the room, she turns heads. Like, we're looking to boost that confidence a little bit. And we're basically just letting you know that you have all the tools in your arsenal to create what it is that you want, okay? You are coming into this strength and this power and this ability and this courage to, have that relationship that you want. I know that you desire it. I know that you want it, right? So with desire, we have the Chariot. The Chariot is about moving forward. It's about victory. I think that when I see this in the reading, I'm seeing that you're going to have this relationship. Like, it's coming towards you full speed ahead. With the Magician card, I see that it's happening. We haven't actually pulled out a relationship card yet. I'm not saying that it's going to happen like right this second, but I'm saying that what I'm seeing here in this relationship is you're starting to draw things to you right now. I know that you have the desire for it. I know that you want it. And this card is saying the relationship's going to happen. What it is that you want is coming towards you. With the Chariot card, this energy is awesome because it means victory. It means that you're determined to make it happen. The Prince of Staves, to me, makes me feel like the person coming in for you could be a fire sign, possibly. Or it could be the personality of the Prince of Staves. The Prince of Staves is very, exuberant, enthusiastic, creative, a very creative type. This person could be kind of artsy, or he could write poetry, or he could be a musician, or he could just be an entrepreneur in his own right. And want to do things on his own, or she. I mean, it's just, this is the masculine energy of that. So, you know, whoever it is that you're interested in coming in, that's the type of energy that we're talking about here with the Knight of Staves, which is the Knight of Wands. It's just a lot of energy. They can be a little impulsive, but they're spontaneous, they're adventurous, they're kind of lusty. But that's kind of what I see coming in for you. Just make sure with the wisdom card that you know that you have a deeper intuition, that this card is one that I tell people that when it comes up, because it's like once a night, or like once a week probably, this wisdom card just means that you have deeper knowledge, you have a higher connection to your ascended masters, to your spiritual team, that you have a closer unlocking to your psychic ability, that you just have a deeper intuition, and you're just more aware of your inner knowing and your subconscious. So I think that because this card is here showing up so closely to the Magician, it's just saying that you're a really good manifester. So just make that happen for yourself. You're an Aquarius. Okay. Yeah, but that's exactly what I mean, is just kind of put yourself in that energy and that frequency. The minimum is $2, but you can donate really however much you want. The more you donate, the deeper into the reading I go, the more cards you get, that kind of thing. All right, so we've got... So this is all about bringing up your energy and bringing up your positivity. So this is kind of along the lines of manifesting that I was talking about. It's kindness energizes and brings you happiness to those around you. So I think this is about bringing up your vibration. We have physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. I love that because that's kind of reminding me of this card right here, the desire. It's just, I really do think that someone's coming in for you right now. I almost can feel it. I don't see it, but I can feel it. Anything else for Coco? Time frame? You have so many. Let me see if I can get time frame. I'll do one more draw for with the Moonology for the Oracle and see if they can give me a time frame with this deck. But I can't make any guarantees because I'm only going to draw one. But we'll see if they give me a range. When will someone be coming in for Coco? When for Coco? Adjustments are required, of course. That's what I get. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. So what it's saying is there's still work to be done before you get there. That's what it's telling me. Yeah, I don't have a win for you, Coco. I'm sorry. All right, guys. So now it's time for... I know I'm like a few minutes late on this, but I want to go ahead and do the drawing for Friday. All right, so guys, the list that I have right now for donations, I have Myra next. And then I have Adriana. Adriana, thank you so much. Coco, I really feel strongly that something's coming in for you. So just keep that faith. Just stay in that energy. Keep doing all the things, okay? You're welcome. All right, guys, hold tight 1 second here. All right, and then I have, it looks like, hold on, I gotta check my accounts here, guys. Sorry. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I just have Myra and Adriana left on the list for donations. If there's anybody else that donated, please let me know. All right, so we're gonna do this really quickly. See if you guys can see this or not. So I have all the names: Myra, Ashley, T-Love, Bobby Richardson, Sarah So, Shan, Mona, 4A, Brownie 22, Aries F, D Snee, Joanna, Robolo, Lore, Georgia Peach, Luna Moon, Levity Green, Vanessa, which is Asen Muka, and then we have Liz, Lexi Ray, Myra, and I think I'm starting all over again. So these are all the ones that were on for Friday and are going to have the chance to win a 10-minute free private reading with me. So let's go ahead and do this, guys. All right, Aries F. Okay, so Aries F, you have 30 days to get with me. Make sure that you email me, lunaaffinity@yahoo.com, to set up a free reading with me. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Congratulations, Aries F. This recording will be up so that way Aries can get a hold of me, because I don't think that you guys or that person is on this live right now. But thank you, everyone who subscribed. You guys are awesome. If you guys like that, let me know, and I will do more things like that in the future. All right. So, Myra, go ahead with your question.
10-piece McNuggets.
Thanks, Myra. Yes, Aries F is the winner. For whatever reason, I can't type that in right now, and my moderator's not here. But yes, Aries, if you can please email me, lunaaffinity@yahoo.com. The email is also in my About Me section. If anybody ever wants private readings, though, you can always email me as well. And I can let you know all the pricing information. Everything is live, so you can ask me questions in real time just like this, except for it's just you and me. And you can ask as many questions as you want until the time runs out. So Myra wants to know, what can I do to help manage my emotions better? Okay. Myra asks the best questions. Myra, I think that, I don't know if you were, yeah, you were here at the beginning of the chat. I'm getting new decks coming in, and one of them is an archetype deck and an energy deck. And I think that we should use those for you too, because you ask really like deep, soulful questions, and I think that you would really enjoy those. Because the archetype, it kind of tells you the type of archetype that you have within you, if your type of, almost like a personality trait in a way, and it tells you the light side and the shadow side of each of those traits and like how you can work on those things, or what to do, or what you need to work on is what I mean. And then also the energy cards are really great too for me to work on, so I can kind of, I want to get my hands on those and kind of see what I can do with those, but those were really cool too. So all right, what can Myra do to help manage emotions better? I think that top one was trying to come out. Oh, it fell back in the deck. Okay, guess not. Wow. Anything else for Myra? Yep, this is the one that was trying to come out before, and then it didn't, and now it came out again. All right, so I'm gonna get a couple angel cards. I'm pulling out angel cards because we have God and angels here, so I just wanted to see if there was any advice. So, right away, Myra, are you, I'm trying to remember correctly, are you the one that's very empathic and intuitive? Because there's a couple on my channel that I know for sure, and you're trying to like open up a little bit, because that's what this card is about. Okay. It's funny because it's like this is where you want to be, right? King of Cups is about being emotionally controlled and having that stability. So it's like this is the energy that you're trying to be in. All right, so far we need to like kind of step back, gain a little bit more perspective, okay? It's about shifting your mindset just a little bit. Is so far the advice that we have with the Queen of Swords. I think that you're being a little bit hard on yourself. I think that you need to just really look at yourself in the mirror and just appreciate yourself a little bit more. It's not a bad thing to be an emotional person. I know that you want to control it. It's definitely good to be emotionally balanced and controlled. Be a giver, be a generous person. But at the same time, I think that you're looking at it as a very negative thing, and I don't want you to do that. What you're being asked to do is appreciate yourself a little bit more, celebrate yourself a little bit more, even though it's hard, even though it's overwhelming. We need some balance, right? A more abundant mindset here. There's some, with the Page of Pentacles, this is about having more prosperity and more abundance. Thinking about what we can do to manifest what it is that we want in our life. I look at that card right now surrounding this question, and it almost looks like this person's meditating or doing yoga or something. There's something that you need to do more that's mentally healthy for your mind, body, and spirit. Communicate with your spirits, with your angels, with your guides. Talk to them. Communicate with them what it is that you need, what you need help with. This card's all about opening up that communication. This is for Myra Breezy. Because I know that it's a heavy burden. It feels like a lot of responsibility to have all of that emotion, but it's not a bad thing. And I don't want you to ever view it as a bad thing because I did that and it's not. So these are some blocks that we have, and this is some things that we need to start shifting, okay? We have, no, you're good, Breezy. So we have abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. So you need to think about things that you want as if they're happening now. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. So your question is, what can I do to help manage my emotions better? This is one of the things, having an abundance mindset. Focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Focus your priorities because they're calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety. Focusing on your priorities which are calling to you may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention that they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. When we feel overwhelmed and we have a lot to do and we're just sitting about it and thinking about it, but we're not actually doing something about it, that's going to cause more anxiety than actually just taking care of the situation. So focus on your priorities, time management, that kind of thing. We have no more complaining. So that one kind of jumped out at me a little bit because I don't want you to think of what it is that I view you having as an ability and something that's special to be a negative thing. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never truly spiritual. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Ask for your needs to be met. This was kind of like the Ace of Swords, communicating with your angels and guides. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask for help, but only that you do. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to help you. I think that you'll feel better too being a conscious consumer if you're not already, because you have the power to help heal and help the world. So I want you to know this message is for you, that you may be a healer yourself, that you have the power to heal and help the world. So by being a conscious consumer with your decisions to buy products that serve other people, that are ethical, that are environmentally friendly, I think that we all are elevating our consciousness and what it is that we're purchasing, what it is that we surround ourselves with. I think that you will feel overall better if you're not being wasteful and that you're just being like conscious with the things that you're purchasing. It's saying, as a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply, and you purchase only that of which you need. I believe a simpler life is a happier life. That's just my opinion. But maybe it's just pushing you and nudging you in that way as well. We have forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. Sensitive emotions. Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra care and gentleness. So what it's saying is forgive. It's saying provide yourself with extra self-care and gentleness. Reveal your true self. I think this is a big one for you. I don't know if you're being completely honest with everyone around you, who you truly are, and how deep those emotions go. Are you fully expressing yourself to other people? Allow yourself to see the real you. Allow others to see the real you, and you'll feel loved for who you truly are. Passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So what are you passionate about? That's where you'll find your purpose. There's a lot of good messages in here, and I think that it's really important that you heard them. And I hope that that helps you, Myra. Yes, I need to communicate with my angels more. Yes. I think we all do. I forget to do that. Hello, everyone joining in or coming back and joining us. Yeah. I don't know why when I grabbed that card, it just, I was like, this feels like something she needs to hear. You're welcome. Thank you. Adriana, what was your question? Thank you so much for the donation. I'm just scrolling back through the chat. I'm seeing that everybody's joining in. Hello, Nellie, if you're still here. Ash, Tamara. Our free list is still open. I don't have a moderator in here right now. All the new people that are joining us. JS. My moderator's at the store. She should be back in at some point. But right now I'm working off the donation list. If you want to donate to take priority, feel free. But once we get through the donations, then we'll go back to the free list. As of right now, Adriana is my last donation. And then we'll be back to the free list unless someone else donates. Thanks, Myra. You're always so sweet. You always say the nicest things to me. I wonder if my chat is a little bit lagging. Is Adriana here? She donated quite a bit of money, and I don't know where she went. Oh wow, it looks like there's only 2 viewers in here. Sorry guys, I have to charge my phone. Okay. All right, is Adriana back in here? I got a couple more viewers. I'm just trying to figure out where my donator went. It was quite a generous donation and she disappeared. All right, well, I guess we'll go back to the free list for now, and when Adriana gets back. A guy I was seeing backed away from me. We just spoke, but I got a little mad. Does he want me back, or should I move on? Okay. Let's see what's going on. Whenever Adriana gets back in the chat, just... Adriana, if you're around. Hopefully my moderator will be in here soon. I was seeing backed away from me. We just spoke. Jay, do you have a initial for the guy that you're talking to, just so I can get... You're welcome. Thanks for subscribing, guys. All right. Thanks for subscribing, Madison. Hey, Peach, welcome. Okay, so Adriana is someone who donated around 7 o'clock or so, but she donated just before I had to do the drawing from Friday, and then I had another person on the list before her. So about, I would say 7 minutes ago or so, I was ready to do her reading, and I don't know where she went. So Adriana is on the donation list whenever she comes back in, and hopefully I don't have to do a refund. It was a very generous donation, and I would love to do her reading for her because it was just so nice. But otherwise I'm back on the free list right now, okay? But I'm still taking donations. To be completely honest with you, I don't think it's over. With these cards that are coming out, I feel like you're viewed as just a very beautiful, divine being. And I think that S still sees you as that person. I think that a lot of sacrifice is made in the relationship. Someone feels betrayed or backstabbed, or there's some kind of defeat within the relationship. Maybe that's just the conversation that you guys had. You guys feel like you guys just need to give up and walk away. I'm not quite sure, but I think that there's still something there that I think deep down you both don't feel like it's over. I think that you guys are saying the words, but it's not actually, you don't actually feel like it's over. Do you know what I mean? Like you're saying it, but it's not actually happening. With the sacrifice card, that's the Hanged Man. And that's about things kind of just hanging in the balance and not really. I mean, you want to see things with a new perspective, absolutely, but it's more about, I think for this reading in particular, about neither of you really wanting to budge in the situation, but something needs to be done. A sacrifice needs to be made for you guys to be able to move out of this energy. I don't think, though, that it's over. I was specifically asking, does he want you back? I definitely think that there's feelings there of him not being over it. We have the King of Coins, so I don't know if he's an earth sign or maybe he's just generally a the kind of person that wants to make decisions wisely and slower moving, maybe not really expressive with his emotions. But underneath it all, we do have triumph. We do have feelings of completion and accomplishment with the world. And then we have like underlying romance and like wanting to make this work. So, and then even at the bottom of the deck, the energy is like looking back on a relationship and the time you guys have spent together and reminiscing on those moments and things like that. So it's just like the energy is definitely there for it to not be over. Aquarius. Yeah, so he's air. So maybe he just has the mindset right now of just wanting to like not make the first move, which you would know more than me but I'm just kind of sensing like I don't know, it's just not over. Like even the card underneath here is fortune. That's the wheel of fortune. That means luck is on your side. I don't know. That's the vibes I'm getting. I just don't think it's over. That's what I have for you. I think sometimes guys stay cool when they're stubborn and they're offended and they don't want to admit it. I think his ego is just a little bit bruised. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think guys just say cool, like, women say fine, it's okay, even though it's not. It's just kind of a thing that people say. His ego's bruised, he's hurt. You're welcome. I would say that if you want to make it work, that there's energy there to work it out. That's what I will end that reading on that. All right, so I think I have a quick break because a couple of my free readings dipped out, and then I don't know what happened to my donation, so I'm going to run to the restroom while I have a second. Yes, because I did say sorry and that I still wanted to talk here and there, and he did not respond. Yeah, he's hurt. He feels betrayed. He has the ten of swords, which is feeling like betrayed, right? It's like where you feel like something's ended. You feel lost. You feel like backstabbed. He feels like you hurt him. Like you bruised his pride, his ego. You hurt his feelings. Whatever it is that transpired. Not to say that you guys can't work it out. It's just that's where he's at mentally right now. Peach, I will be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Okay? Okay. Alright guys, I am back. I might start another live. Just because this is having a little lull. And I want to find Adriana again if I can. She might have lost me. Hey Peach, are you around? Because I think I'm going to start another live if that's okay. Unless someone else has a question right now. But I don't think I have anyone else in here at the moment. Madison, are you still in here? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start another live. If you want to just meet me over on the next one. Because the other, like, before you joined in, it was so busy, I, like, could barely keep anything straight, and then it just got really slow all of a sudden. And I might have to refund the other donation. It was a $10 donation. It was so generous, and I don't know where she went. I don't know if she's expecting the money back, but she just literally left, and I don't know where she went, and I feel bad not doing a reading and keeping the money, so... Hopefully she finds me again. But I'm gonna close this out and I'll meet you on the other one, okay?